Имат последните снимки. Искам да ви представя специално гостите ни днес. Мистер Кери Кинг, мистер Том Рая. Знаете, че групата Slayer е поредният специален гост на фестивала Арена Музика, благодарение на Coca-Cola и Global. Те двамата направиха специално този жест за медиите след този дълъг път и след цялата умора от 12-13 часа да дойдат сега и да отделят половин час за пресконференция, така че им благодарим още веднъж. Thank you for this effort coming to that press conference that you guys have been waiting for a couple of hours. I know that you're tired, but we'll make it short.
Thanks for hanging around.
И затова давайте направо с въпросите. Shoot.
Алекс Томов, предаването от Ясна телевизия СНТ.
Момент. Кой говори отзад от микрофона?
Who's that? Is that the big man upstairs?
Ако може фотографите, които вече са готови да седнат, за да се вижда отзад микрофона, защото от първата редица хората не стигат до микрофона, окей?
Окей. Първо, добре дошли в България.
Welcome to Bulgaria.
Честит 20 годишен юбилей.
Congratulations to these 20 years spent on stage. It's just a joke, but do you plan some special celebrations like sort of birthday or some special gifts for your fans? Blowing the candles or nothing like that?
We're going to give gifts to fans?
Just any kind of
no, actually
cake celebration.
Yeah, we're putting together a box set. A compilation of all our stuff. And we're putting together hopefully a box set by the end of the year, if not the beginning of next year. That'll include a bunch of stuff over the 20-year period that the band's been together.
Добре, само две думи. Това, което разбираме като подарък към феновете си е до края на годината да направим бокс сет с събрани неща от всички тези 20 години от нашата кариера. Предполагам, че това ще бъде подходящ празник.
Може, Том, да кажеш няколко думи. Какво се случи тогава? Какво се случи тогава през далечната?
What happened then in 1982?
Как успяха да завъртят тази дяволска завяваща?
You've been able to mix that unique cocktail of personalities and music. Because for that time, for that era, it was kind of a magic. It was so new.
I remember sitting down and Carrie talking about how we didn't want to be like all those other metal bands that were out at the time. They had, they were looking like girls, and we wanted to look like men. So that's the direction we took, and it was just kind of gelled together. It was a combination of a lot of music that we were listening to, metal music at the time, that Carrie kind of introduced me to. So.
Тогава, когато започнахме, имаше много групи, които приличаха на жени. Същата се ние бяхме тези, които искаха определено да приличат на мъже и успяхме да постигнем тази комбинация между нас като личности. И Кери специално ме въведе и представи ми някои видове heavy metal музика, в които успяхме да се паснем. Така се получи всичко в началото.
Tom, you've been on the bus for quite some time today because you've been traveling all the way from Budapest. What do you do on the bus while you travel? Do you play the guitar so you tell jokes to each other, or what do you do? That you say to each other on the bus.
Is he speaking English?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I'm laughing.
That's sort of in English.
What did you get what he said?
Oh yeah. What do we do on the bus?
Колеги, идеята е да се води на български, да се превърне първо, за да разбират другите и второ, за да могат те да разбират, тъй като не винаги английски е достатъчно добър на журналистите, не искам никой да обидя. Сега, ако може пак да го кажа. We've traveled for 20 hours with the bus. How do you spend the time on the bus? Do you tell jokes or play guitars? Or is there anything secret behind the doors?
You sleep, man. You sleep. You sleep for 20 hours.
Really?
Oh yeah, and then you sit at every border for 3 hours.
Much drinking to be had by all.
Yeah, you just go crazy.
Просто спим по 20 часа, освен това знаете, предполагам много добре, особено по границите в Източна Европа, че се чака по 3 часа най-малко на всяка от тях, така че просто полудяваш.
inspirations are.
Oh, wow.
People, bands, and maybe it's philosophy as well.
Philosophy.
Spiritual inspiration.
My philosophy
let's put
is
it that
whoever
way.
serving me drinks is a cool guy. That's about as far as that goes.
Философията специално на Кери е, че всеки, който ми поднася напитка, е готин пич.
You know. What about your musical? What about your musical?
Influences, the
Musical
influences.
influences.
Influence for me, I mean, I haven't been influenced in years, you know. I mean, we've been at this 20 years ourselves. In the beginning, I had influences. Now it's just like bands I like rather than bands that influence me.
Yeah.
По-скоро ние вече 20 години сме на сцената, 20 години свирим и сега има групи, които харесвам, не мога да кажа, че някой ми е повлиял. Може би в началото, но сега вече отдавна не изпитвам подобно нещо.
My mentor, my musical inspiration was my brother. My brother was learning how to play guitar, so I learned how to play bass. And that was my inspiration to play bass. Was my brother.
So there was
My older brother.
space for two guitar players in the family.
No, I just figured he was learning guitar, I would learn bass to accompany him. That was the reason. If not, I would have learned the drums.
Just fate.
But that was, you know, that he inspired me to learn, and I went on, and he's still working at his job, and now I'm in the band 20 years later.
So is he jealous?
No, he's actually very supportive. So yeah.
Вдъхновението конкретно за Том е било да започне да се занимава с басът. Факта, че най-добрият брат е свирил на китара, така че в семейството просто нямайки място за двама китаристи, той започна да учи баса, за да може да подкрепя брат си в неговите музикални упражнения. Сега казва, интересно, след 20 години аз съм в преуспяваща рок група, докато брат ми все още си работи това, което винаги си е работил, но никога не е изпитвал завис и винаги ме е подкрепял.
Да, в 90-ти век на българска армия ходили ли са в казармата и ако да, някаква интересна случка?
Have you been to the army? Have you been in the army?
Have I? No. Never.
Never. Thank you very much.
For 20 years.
What is that a metaphor that God hates all?
A metaphor? I think
or
it's
just an expression, or
it's an expression. It's a figure of speech that kind of everyone says to themselves at one point or another in their lifetime or in their daily routines, because everything goes wrong. God must really hate me.
It's not literal.
Yeah, it's not literal, but you know, a lot of people use that expression, I think, and I think a lot of people understand that when they say that. Oh, God must really hate me today.
Изразът God hates all е по-скоро метафора, в смисъл израз, който не трябва да възприемаме буквално. Това е просто точка в живота, която може би всеки от нас понякога среща и си казва по дяволите, Господ наистина мрази, нищо не върви, всичко се случва лошо. Дори в метал текстовете очевидно не трябва да възприемаме буквално, даже може би още по-малко от другите жанрове. Заповядайте нататъка. Може и микрофона насам да го подадете, за да могат да сваряте другите хора.
It's a mixture of journalists and fans. That's why the questions are
Is that what this is?
Should
I talk louder?
Is there something that always stays with you, physical and mental? Thing, some item that is always with you.
An item?
That's something that's always with me.
A thing.
A bottle of vodka.
Really?
I don't have one right now, though.
That's always with me. It's a gift to me.
За Кери бутилка водка, а за Том всички тази неща, които висят на врата му, които може би чухте.
That's always with me.
Нататък. Смело. По-силничко.
You've been around the world so many times. What's usually the first thing that draws your attention when you go to a new place?
Gee, that's a really good question.
That's I never sightsee. I always go to the
Yeah.
I go to the hotel bar or whatever, you know. Tom gets all over the place. So.
The first place he looks for is a bar, which is usually the hotel bar.
As far as I get.
Just to walk and to see. That's nothing.
So you're not like regular tourists? Just
No, I'm not.
hanging
No,
around?
no,
Never?
no. I watch people. I see how they are. You know what I mean?
You could feel them?
Yeah. I just
Communicate.
try to communicate with people. But I mean, I watch people. You know, to learn. I just watch.
Отговора на Кери беше, аз почти в хотелската си стая така или иначе. Първото нещо, от което се интересуваме, къде е най-близкия бар. Обикновено това е бара на хотела. Докато Том предпочита да се разхожда и казва, той когато вървя по улицата гледам хората и комуникирам с тях, чувствам връзката с тях, когато ги гледам в очите им. Това е най-важното, което виждам на сега.
След 90-та година, когато издадаха албума с Дэвис, какво направи това включението на Slayer с хардкор елементи?
What made you change your sound? Put more hardcore elements into it?
In 1990.
Yeah, after
След
99.
90-та.
Years after 99. След 90.
След 90-та какво стана?
These last 10 years, your sound kind of changed, evolved. What was the reason behind that?
What was the reason?
Just experiment or?
Wow. I think with every record we've kind of evolved a little at a time. So I don't know how to answer that because we always keep it Slayer. You know what I mean? When you listen to it, you know it's Slayer. But we have done a little bit with every record. I think on this album we took not a step back, but we brought back a lot of what was on Raining Blood and applied it to this record as far as aggressiveness and the anger and the intensity of that album.
Ние по принцип винаги, когато записваме нов албум, искаме да сме сигурни, че това е Slayer, но естествено има променящ се елементи. Специално този албум върнахме много неща от Raining Blood, като агресивност, като отношение към звука, но по принцип никога не правим драстични промени, така че не мога да разбера какво толкова различно би могло да се види. Ние винаги си оставаме Slayer, случайно.
Към Тома Рая виждам много такива топли очи има. Има ли нещо българско в него или от американско?
He says that you have these interesting eyes. Something about your ancestors?
My ancestors.
Anything Slavic?
Maybe, I don't know. Araya, the name Araya, I don't know. No, I'm Chilean. I was born in Chile. My parents are both Chilean. We're from Chile, so ancestors, I don't know.
По-сериозен въпрос.
Отговорът, предполагам, че го разбрахте, нали, родителите ми са от Чили, аз съм роден в Чили. Това е може би причината за тази топла връзка, която чувстваме с славянската душа.
Geronimo, yeah, Geronimo.
Един по-сериозен въпрос. Последният албум се продава с различни обложки, за да се цензурира
Your last album has different covers. Is that because of censorship? Or
има ли атака
is there
срещу
any
религията?
attack against religion in it?
Има ли малко запис, че рок-н-рол все пак не стана истинската религия на всички хора? Нещо такова.
Probably some feeling that rock and roll didn't become the true religion for young.
What was that last part?
Something about rock and roll being true religion. The album censorship, that was
About the cover?
that was the cover, the album cover. That was the record company I'm not sure if it was here, but I know that in America, when the record's released, they wanted it in the front of the store. And if they had left the Bible by itself, they wouldn't have put it in the front of the store. They would have put it on the rack. So they put a little cover, a slip cover, just to cover it up, so it could be put on the release rack. You know, new releases out in front of the store.
Not to be controversial.
Not to be controversial. No, that's basically so that they would allow our records to be sold at a store, so they slip those in there. And they did that. They did that without asking us, which is fine, because I kind of like the design and the symbol on the cover anyways. But that was all, the record company did that.
You could think about the other thing, about the rock being a true religion.
Yeah,
until I translate.
no, but what was that? What was the question?
Is there any attack against religion as a metaphor?
Not so much an attack on religion as it's not so much an attack on religion as it is an opinion about religion. You know, I think a lot of songs are like that. They're an opinion of religion.
Както чухте отзад напред, не толкова атака срещу религията, по-скоро нашето мнение за религията, а по отношение на обложката, това беше преди всичко решение на нашата звукозаписна компания в Съединените щати, тъй като там има практика новите релизи да се слагат на витрината на празно място в магазина. И ако бяхме оставили просто оригиналната обложка, те нямаше да допуснат диска да стои най-отпред в магазините на витрината. Просто затова те сложиха тази допълнителна плик, тази допълнителна обложка, за да не е чак толкова противоречиво за американския вкус, където има доста консерватизъм, но това последното е мое допълнение.
Боян Койчев, ритъм, как се обяснява факта, че в последните студийни албуми няма ярко метални класики, каквито се намират първите им 5 студийни работи, то да се
Could you explain the fact that in your recent albums there are not such outstanding metal anthems like the first albums? Songs that will stand out from the rest.
These are the easiest things to answer. I mean, you just make up the songs you make up any given 2-year period when you write music for an album. You know, it's not like after one record we say, all right, the next one's going to sound like this. It has nothing to do with that. We make up 10, 12, 13 songs in a given time span, pick out what we think are the best ones at that point, put them on the record. I don't know what kind of anthem they may want. Maybe something slow. Maybe we just didn't do any slow songs in the last record or two. We have, you know, I mean, I don't remember us ever doing an anthem in the first place.
Не е лесно да се отговори на такъв въпрос, но ние никога не сме планирали да напишем парче, което ще стане класическо или метал химн или нещо така. Просто винаги сядаме да правим един албум и излизат много парчета, накрая избираме 15-20 от тях, те влизат в албума и оттам нататък поемат собствената си съдба. Може и една от причините да че нямаше бавни парчета в тези албуми, но никога не сме се замислили за това по този начин.
What do you consider an anthem?
Кое парче е класика за тебе?
War Ensemble?
See, when I think anthem, I think Living After Midnight.
I think of some. Yeah, I think of something with the big chorus that everybody can sing along. You know, like a rock and roll night and party every day. That's a rock anthem. You know, we didn't. War Ensemble, huh? Wow. Cool.
Well, it's not like the crown and the ring.
Yeah, the anthem. I assume, you know, like these rock and roll anthems. You know, like
a classical song that will stay for a long period.
Ah, okay. So you're talking about like Dead Skin Mask or Seasons. These are songs that will stand out and everybody will remember.
Песен, която ще остане и всички ще я помнят, нали?
I'm not saying that the new songs are not good.
No. I understand what you're saying now. Yeah. Okay.
Next. Въпросите?
Някъде през 94-96 година се забелязва една ваша склонност към пънк рока.
In the mid-90s, there was sort of a turning point to punk music. Do you feel close to the spirit of punk music? Do you like it?
A turning point as far as doing the record. As far as the record, obviously
like
about.
when Offspring got big.
Well, they're talking about Undisputed too. That's when we did Undisputed, right? It's 93 or 94.
I don't think that's what he's getting at though.
Yeah, in the mid-90s.
Yeah.
1994.
Is he asking about our record or just punk?
Your record.
Our record. Well, we did that Undisputed Attitude record because we knew Paul Bostaff was going to leave. You know, he he already told us he was going to quit then. So we didn't have any new music done, and we didn't have any idea who was going to do drums. So we did Undisputed Attitude, a bunch of old punk songs that we liked when we were coming up. Jeff listened to punk first, and he got us all into it. And we just wanted to get something out, put it in the public eye, so we weren't away for 4 or 5 years. So it kind of served a purpose to get something out. We did finish a new song, Gemini, on that album that was kind of unique for us at the time, and it served its purpose.
Тогава точно в този период, тази прочета, като издахме панкарските, служиха за определена цел. Просто нямахме нищо ново записано в този период и не искахме да правим дълга пауза от 4-5 години, просто да изчезнем от пазара. И просто записахме тази прочета, които харесваме. И не са означали някакъв специален стилистичен завой или планове за бъдеще.
Did that answer his question?
Dave Lombardo used to be in the band and quit, and then he's here again. Will he stay for good with you or?
Did you catch the last bit there?
Последното какво беше?
No. Will he stay for good or is it just temporary?
Just temporary.
Recruitment.
Signed up till
at the moment it's a temporary recruitment, yeah. But for the choice to stay, I guess we'd all have to sit down and talk about it. But it's a temporary at the moment.
В момента Дейв е на временен договор, просто дали той ще остане в групата или не е въпрос на разговор между нас, просто трябва да седнем и да го обсъдим. За сега, да, той временно е обратно в Slayer и това е юридическото положение.
Българско национално радио. Слушал Slayer вече повече от 10 години, в момента е triumphален. Имам следния въпрос към вас. Какво мислите за християнските групи в метал? Бихте ли направили турне с тях? Чували ли сте за Notification? Благодаря.
What do you think about the Christian bands in metal?
Sorry?
Christian bands, Christian metal bands.
What do we think of them? I don't like them.
Any particular band?
Mortification?
Mortification.
I've heard them. I thought you were talking like I thought you were talking about like POD and Creed and all those Bible thumpers. But I haven't heard of the band he's talking about.
Yeah, I haven't.
What's that?
Never heard of them either.
They may be, but I haven't heard of them.
Не са чували дори за тях. Освен това Кери каза, че принцип не ги харесва. Но дори не е чувал имената.
Мисля, Никол, 100% какво е да свириш пак с Дейв Ломбардо с всичките тези години?
How does it feel playing with Dave again after all these years?
Exciting. It is total excitement. And it makes it, seriously, it's a lot of fucking fun. Awesome. It's very good.
Много вълнуващо, наистина е страхотен купон отново с Дейв в група. Страшно.
It is very exciting.
Нощен труд. Имаме един такъв въпрос. Понеже ние си трудим през нощта те върху кого се трудят и по колко пъти.
This is a night newspaper instead of morning paper. So they want to know how do you spend your night time? And are you working hard in the night time? And how many times usually? Approximately?
All night long, as soon as the kids are asleep.
Щом децата заспят по цяла нощ. Удовлетворява ли ви отговор? Откъде идва въпросът, че не се...
We look at our heads up with the sound and with the show and the concert. It's a Bulgarian metaphor for a kick-ass show.
Will we like capitate
Will
them?
you kick ass?
we'll decapitate them, yeah.
Да, ще ви обезглавим абсолютно, само че kick-ass шоу може би по-американско би звучало. Но, да, ще обезглавим публиката. Да.
Yeah, we'll decapitate him.
Pero Stefanovski from the band Sanatorium from Macedonia will play with you tomorrow. And you're a big fan. In your interviews, you always talking that you are very close with your fans. And you are a big fan. Can I take a picture with you after this press conference?
Yeah, but only you.
That's cool.
Only him.
Yeah, only him.
Yeah.
Since he asked, he's the only one. Lying, I'm just kidding.
Имаме още 3 минути, така че дайте, ако има последна серия от въпроси, да се ориентираме към приключване.
Yeah, actually, it was what's the guy's name? Alec Empire.
What do you think about the aggressive electronic music, which is kind of popular nowadays?
I think it's cool. I think Alec Empire, the song that we did, he did the remix and all that stuff. We sent him samples, you know, I sent him vocal samples, we sent him riffs, and then he pieced together that song. And I think it's really cool. I like it. I think it's really edgy and kind of heavy. It's really good.
Много добро мнение имам за съвременната агресивна, тежка електронна музика. Специално за това част саундтрака на Spawn. Ние му изпратихме семпли, аз водих вокални семпли, Кери и рифове. Той направи целият миксинг и всичко стана много яко, много ръдъсто, тежко, хеви, много ни харесва звука. Последен въпрос, последен.
Всички музикални фенове се интересуват. Утре ще бъдете заедно с едно друго велико име в музиката Рок Халфорд. Дали ще заразите всички, като импровизирате едно съвместно изпълнение с него?
Do you plan to jam with Rob Halford tomorrow on stage?
Not a chance.
I was going to say, I think Kerry might. He's the one that usually jams. No.
Твърдо не. Кери по принцип е човека, който прави джемовете, но отговорът е твърдо не. Много ви благодарим. Сега, ако обичате с ред и възпитание, един по един кратко и леко да привършим.